Lex. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my pregnancy must-haves. So I am currently 9 months pregnant that I compiled a list of all of my pregnancy must-haves that I think every pregnant woman should have throughout her pregnancy, whether it's the first trimester, second trimester, or third trimester. These were definite musts for me, and I believe they're going to be definite musts for you. So instead of bringing all of the items into the room, which I started to do, by the way, it became way more work than I originally thought it was going to be. So I just compiled a list of all of my pregnancy must-haves in my phone, and I'll just include a picture of the must-haves right here on the screen, so it's just a lot easier for everyone because your girl is already out of breath. And if I'm holding up all of these items, we're gonna be here forever. So I'm just going to get started. I kind of categorized my must-haves in sections. So I don't know. We're just gonna go through the list, okay? So pregnancy must-haves. The first ones that I'm going to start out with are the clothes. So obviously the first trimester, you know, you don't necessarily need to go out and buy a ton of like clothes or anything like that, just because items will more than likely still fit you. I didn't have to go out and buy like larger size clothes until the second semester, but again, like that's different for everyone, and also personal preference. Like for example, I didn't want to buy a lot of maternity clothes because I wanted to be able to still wear the items post-baby, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like I needed to buy maternity clothes, if that makes sense. So for my clothes, the must-haves that were like a godsend for me were the airy offline pants. Holy crap, you guys, I lived in these pants, and it was only until the third trimester that I bought like more pairs. I'm not kidding you when I say that I wore these orange freaking pants for like 3-4 days every single week. Like I was constantly washing these because they are just so comfortable, so lightweight and loose, where as like any other pant that was fitting around my tummy was just super uncomfortable. But the band on these leggings were really not thick, I guess wide and thin, so it was really nice and comfortable on my tummy, whether it was down low or up high. They're just like the absolute best. So if you don't have comfortable pants, look into these joggers because they are phenomenal. The next item is going to be, of course, the Lulu Aligns. Now, these are pricier, so I only have one pair of the Aligns just because, I don't know, $100 for a pair of leggings, like, is it worth it? Maybe for some. I don't know. The price just was hard for me to justify buying multiple pairs of, so I only have one pair of these Aligns, but I will say throughout the entire second semester and even into the third, they were amazing to have. Very comfortable, very soft, didn't hurt my tummy or anything like that. I will say now that I only have like 3 weeks left to go, they are starting to get slightly uncomfortable and tight. But that's also because I bought them in my original size. And same thing with the airy pants. I bought them in my normal size. I didn't size up or anything. So if you're going to get the Aligns and you want to use them throughout your whole entire pregnancy, you could size up. Like if I sized up, I'd probably still be wearing them more now. But because I'm not really going anywhere or anything, I don't wear them as much. And like I said, now that I only have 3 weeks left to go, they are a little bit tight, but they're going to be good for post-baby as well to wear once baby's here and still like fit me really nicely. So of course we have our Lulu Aligns. And then for shorts, Any shorts that I found that were really comfortable just happened to be like pajama shorts. So like the ones that I'm wearing right now are actually from Gap, like years ago. As long as they have like a band that you can kind of like untie and make wider, like an elastic band sort of, that has like a lot of, I guess, wiggle room, those are the shorts that you should go for. So my top shorts that I absolutely have loved are the Kohlsey shorts from Target. And these are fantastic because they're really soft, have a really nice band, they can sit low on your tummy, and they have pockets. So that's a huge plus. The next item is going to be this shapewear set from Amazon. This was incredibly nice to wear underneath dresses. So of course, a pregnancy must-have is going to be dresses, I guess depending on the climate and where you're living. I live in Florida, so dresses were really nice to just throw on and be comfortable wearing. But you know, as you get bigger and your legs kind of rub together and stuff, you honestly chafe. So this shapewear was really nice to wear because it felt nice around my legs and also my tummy, and kind of held everything together underneath the dress. So the shapewear from Amazon was perfect. And then the last item for the clothing category is going to be the Target nursing bras. So these bras were so amazing, and I wore them for pretty much anything. Like obviously I'm not nursing yet because baby's not here, but these bras were so comfortable to wear underneath t-shirts while I was working out, in dresses, in like literally I slept in them. I think a lot of my second trimester I slept in these nursing bras a lot because they were just so comfortable, and my breasts were like pretty sore then. So these nursing bras are absolutely amazing. I hope they are just as amazing to nurse in afterwards. But yeah, these are so good. Make sure you check your local Target for them because wow, they are fantastic. Moving on to the next category, we'll do like the beauty and body type category. So this one is going to be for, specifically more for like ear bump. So I started using the Burt's Bees body butter on my bump my first trimester and going into my second trimester, but I started to notice that I got little like bumps all over my chest and my tummy whenever I would use that body butter. So I came to realize that the Burt's Bees body butter just didn't work for me, and my husband bought me the Honest Pregnancy Mama set for my second trimester, and holy cow, that was like the best gift of all time because the Honest products are phenomenal. The Glow On body oil is amazing to use, especially at night before you go to bed. It's just so soft and like a very lightweight oil. It doesn't feel like too thick or anything, and really makes your skin feel so good. And then I use like the body butter in the mornings, and then throughout the day, or really just like whenever, I would trade on and off with the Sweet Curves body lotion. So these three products were an absolute godsend for me and my bump because it really has helped moisturize my skin. I haven't felt itchy on my skin or anything, like no tightness, nothing. And I honestly can contribute that a lot to these Honest products. Like they just really are super great, and of course they are like all natural in the sense that they don't have any like bad ingredients in them. So I really trust the Honest products a lot, and along with the like lotions and stuff for your tummy, I found that they also make Epsom salts, which is like so great. So I bought a bag of Epsom salts to put in my baths because I've been taking a lot of baths recently, which is so nice. It makes the water super soft and super calming. But I think they're a little expensive for like the small bag that they come in. So I'm also going to link the Epsom salts that I buy off of Amazon, because they are just as great when you are feeling sore and tired and just need to take a nice relaxing bath at the end of the day. For all you pregnant mamas, these Epsom salts are to die for, and I will definitely link everything down below for you to check out. So yeah. To go along with the Epsom salts, I have been loving, like I said, taking baths recently. So the Dr. Teal's like bubble baths, I absolutely love their products. So I like to get like the Stress Away lavender bubble bath, where I can just dump it in my water and be good to go and have like a really nice relaxing evening. So that's been really nice. I know they make a ton of other ones which I've tried, but I just really enjoy the lavender bubble bath. And then to go along with that, my essential oils have been a huge factor throughout my entire pregnancy. Obviously, you go through a ton of changes when you're pregnant, so they have helped me. I've created a roller for my belly to prevent stretch marks. I've created blends for when I'm feeling like down or sad. I've created blends for when I'm feeling anxious. Also just normal blends for at night for when I like can't sleep or I'm struggling to sleep. Like my Stress Away, my lavender, my peace and calming oils have been so helpful in helping me relax at the end of the day. And yeah, so those oils have been really helpful in a sense that they have, like, I guess, alleviated a lot of, I don't know, like worries or anxiousness or anything that's kind of like preventing me from getting a good night's rest. Like those oils have just been a godsend. And I use the brand Young Living. Again, like I'll tag everything down below, and I'll also list like my most used oils throughout pregnancy and the reasons as to why I use them, just so you can kind of see everything like more clearly down in the description box. So if you are looking to purchase like maybe just one oil, or if you want to do like the starter kit or something like that, I'll link everything down below. So yes, my essential oils were a must-have, 100%, and I'm even taking them to the hospital. So yeah. Okay, moving on to the next category, we will do like vitamins and things like that. My prenatals, the two that I cannot live without are the Alani New Prenatals. These are absolutely fantastic. I use these throughout my first, second, and even beginning of my third trimester. They do kind of run out of stock a lot just because they are really popular. So if they are out of stock, and most recently I've been using the 22 nutrition prenatals, I'll just use those. So if the Alani New prenatals are out of stock, I'll use the 22 nutrition prenatals, because the 22 ones are really good as well, because they're also a multivitamin and have the DHA in them, which I guess to kind of go along with that, another must-have for me throughout the pregnancy was the salmon roe, and specifically from the brand Vital Choice. Now I have an entire Instagram highlight of why I'm taking salmon roe during my pregnancy, and it's simply because of the DHA in the salmon eggs and the pure form that it is in when you consume the salmon roe. And I'll just again link everything down below, so you can go to my Instagram, check out all the articles and the reasons as to why I'm taking the Vital Choice salmon roe during my pregnancy. And yeah, so that is another must-have for me, is the Vital Choice. They are very trusted, and I wouldn't buy raw fish eggs from any other company but Vital Choice. And then to go along with my vitamins and things like that, obviously I am taking my fish oils, which I purchased off Amazon. I take these before my pregnancy, during my pregnancy, and I will continue to take them after my pregnancy. Also my vitamin D3, again, I purchased these off Amazon. I took them before, taking them during, taking them after. And then after that, I only have 5 more food, vitamin items in this category that have been a must-have for me. So for example, now that I'm in like my 3rd trimester, dates are a big one that I am taking and are a must-have for me right now. So these dates right here have been rough, let me tell you, but they are a must-have when you get into your 3rd trimester, and there's a lot of research as to why you should be eating dates every single day in your 3rd trimester after a certain point, is because it helps soften the cervix and prepare your body for labor. So those have been a must-have. And then to kind of go along with that is raspberry leaf tea, and specifically this brand, the organic raspberry leaf tea. This again helps prepare your body for labor, and make sure that you get like the raspberry leaf tea and you don't just get like raspberry tea. There's definitely a difference. So this brand right here was a must-have for me. Okay, so after that we have the peppermint tea. Peppermint tea and actually chamomile tea, both of those have been really something that I have been wanting to keep in my cupboards throughout my entire pregnancy. If I'm ever having like an upset tummy or anything like that, peppermint tea has been a go-to. And then also if I'm feeling like, I guess, anxious or I'm trying to relax a little bit more, chamomile tea is another good one to have on hand. So these two, peppermint tea and chamomile tea, are must-haves for me. And also for any of you mamas that are still experiencing like that nausea or kind of just like upset tummy or sickness during your pregnancy, these ginger chews off Amazon have been so great. They're just these little chews that you can plop in your mouth or take with you traveling or throw in a backpack or purse or anything like that, that you can just easily take on the go whenever you're kind of feeling like that nauseousness. As soon as I guess feel any type of way, I'll plop in a ginger chew, and they have been an absolute lifesaver for me. So these from Amazon, of course, super easy. Just go and order everything on Amazon. I'll link it down below, but they're definite must-haves. Hi, baby. We're almost done. We're almost done, okay? Hold on. I know, you're so rough being a big brother, huh? You're so rough. Okay, so the last food item that's been heartburn, a must-have for me is body armor. Oh my gosh, so my husband drank body armor all the time, like throughout his professional baseball career and just like in general before I was even pregnant. We would always have body armor on hand, and occasionally I would have one or two or whatever. But during my pregnancy, I found that body armor was so helpful in a sense that it really helped get in my hydration and the electrolytes that I was needing during my entire pregnancy. That like is for sure a must-have before pregnancy, during pregnancy, and after pregnancy, because body armor is also really good for you mamas who are wanting to breastfeed. I guess the hydration from the body armor really helps with your milk supply. So that's really great to have like on hand, a definite must-have for again, like you mamas who want to breastfeed once baby is here, and or just if you're not a breastfeeding mama, if you just are trying to stay hydrated in general, those are really great. And I guess to kind of pair along with that, now that I'm thinking about it, the liquid IVs from either like Costco or Amazon or whatever, those are also really nice to have during pregnancy, because you can just throw some in your purse and plop it in like a water bottle or something if you're out and about and you're really needing that extra boost of hydration, because that is so important during pregnancy, is to really stay hydrated, and these two items are a must-have for that. Okay, and now for the last item, or the last category, the miscellaneous category, but this one is going to be like, I guess I would say honestly like my most used category, my most important, my best must-haves ever. The first one being a hydro flask with a straw. So obviously it doesn't have to be a hydro flask. I just personally love the insulated water bottles from Hydro Flask because they keep my waters super, super, super cold. And if you have like a mini guy, you can also, drink your teas out of them, and they keep your waters very, very, very hot as well. So during my pregnancy, I've really been wanting like a lot of ice water, and my Hydro Flask has been a godsend for that. In a sense that like it's keeping my water really, really cold, and it's also really easy to drink because it does have a straw, and I can kind of count and know how much water intake I'm getting by the amount of Hydro Flask that I'm drinking throughout the day. So Hydro Flask with a straw is a must-have. The next item that is for sure a must-have is a pregnancy pillow, and specifically the Farmy Doc pregnancy pillow in the C-shaped version. So this pillow has been amazing for myself and for that guy down there. My pup loves this pregnancy pillow. I'm pretty sure I'm never going to put it away because Reptar loves the pregnancy pillow maybe more than I do, and he's gonna be very sad if I were to put it away after this pregnancy. So this pillow has been a must for me during sleep. I use it while I'm sleeping in bed. I bring it out to the couch and use it to get comfortable out on the couch. I guess supposedly after pregnancy, you can use it to kind of get comfortable nursing, which I'll have to keep you updated on that. And it's really nice too because you can unzip it and take the outer sheet off, wash it, and put it right back on the pillow. So that's really nice if you like get it wet or whatever. Like Reptar slobbered on it a lot when he's sleeping. He'll like drool on it. So I'll just throw it in the wash and it'll be good to go. But that pregnancy pillow, the Farmy Doc version, is so good and a must-have. The next item is a holy freaking grail item, y'all. It is the Tri-Deer exercise ball. This exercise ball from Amazon, I ordered like I think a year ago when I started my new job at work. I wanted an exercise ball to sit on while I was at work, and then obviously COVID happened. I started working from home, and then throughout like my second trimester till now, that has been one of the only things that has made me feel any type of comfort now that I'm 9 months pregnant. This exercise ball, I swear by, it is so comfortable. And again, like I said, like the one item that has truly made me feel any type of like relief or comfort during my pregnancy. So if any of you mamas out there are struggling to like get comfortable like in a chair or in bed or anything like that, try an exercise ball. I absolutely swear by this, and I sit on this bad boy 24/7. Like if I could sleep on this exercise ball, I would. Okay, so I only have 2 more items, and the next one kind of goes along with the exercise ball, and it's a foam roller. So this one from Amazon has been really nice because I've been experiencing some like lower back pain and pain along the sides of my glutes. So the foam roller has been nice to like roll out on before bed, or even just throughout the day, like within my stretches and stuff like that, just to provide some sort of relief to those muscles and kind of help them not be as tense, I guess. And it honestly like helps me sleep better when I'm stretching and rolling out and whatever it may be. So this foam roller from Amazon is a must-have. Okay, and lastly, my number 1 pregnancy must-have of all time for you mamas is a baby Doppler. Now, this is my number 1 pregnancy item because I'm someone who tends to naturally worry about things. So whenever I felt worried that, I haven't felt baby move in the last couple hours, or I just want to check on baby, or whatever it may be, this baby Doppler has been an absolute lifesaver for me and has provided peace of mind that I cannot even fathom or even explain to you. If you are gonna get anything from this pregnancy must-haves video, make it be this baby Doppler. I promise you, you will not regret it. And it's just so nice to be able to hear baby's heartbeat at home whenever your heart desires, and also to listen to it with my husband, because right now he can't come to any of my appointments or any of my ultrasounds or anything like that. So having this Doppler has been just so nice to I guess have at home. Yeah, like it just provides such a peace of mind for me, and I'm really, really happy that I purchased it. I think in my beginning of my second trimester, because you know, you don't have appointments all the time, so it's really nice to just be able to, again, listen to baby's heartbeat at home with you and your significant other, or with you and your pup. Like Reptar has been like, like, what is that? Is that baby's sister? It's so cute. And then also with any family that comes over, we can just listen to her heartbeat and share with our loved ones and things like that. So that is my final pregnancy must-have. I don't have, I mean, I could probably go on and on, but I would say like these items were for sure my most used items throughout my entire pregnancy. Again, whether it was my first, second, or third trimester. Again, like I'll make sure to list everything below so you can purchase anything that you are looking for that may provide some sort of like relief or peace of mind or comfort during your pregnancy. But I hope this video is helpful, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will continue making more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Say bye. Say bye.